welcome back to I Heart Board Games. Today it is Betrayal Legacy, Chapter 12. Betrayal Legacy is designed by Rob Davio and published by Avalon Hill, and in this game, we're going to be exploring a creepy old house until one of us turns traitor and tries to kill everybody and take over the world, just like we do every day, Pinky.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on YouTube and you're a little bit confused about what's going on, head over to twitch.tv/heartboardgames, just leave out the I, and you can find us and interact with us live, just like Magardy and Harbinger Games.
Hey, folks, and Time Roller.
Hello.
So, today we're having some internet craziness, but we're going to keep going, so hope it works out.
Yep, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you won't even know.
That's true.
But if you're watching this live, sorry guys, it's a little bit weird today.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes as the day goes on.
Absolutely.
So chapter 12 is, if you've been following along, we've already done 12 chapters actually, because there was a tutorial chapter, an introduction chapter.
Yeah.
You can go back and watch all of those on YouTube or on Twitch if it's still pretty recent. And otherwise there's going to be spoilers, so just warning, spoilers ahead.
Spoilers.
Right.
Yep, in the last game, it was pretty epic. We had some clones in our midst. And if I recall, Joe was playing a little old lady who was 78 years old. And he managed to get a bazooka. And he was running like crazy because his speed was 7. So he had the bazooka, taking out clones left and right. And you were like, come on, Sonny. That was like a 20-something-year-old kid.
It was a true story and inspired the movie First Blood.
Oh, yeah, right.
They changed some things to protect the innocent. And,
Okay, well, I won't spoil exactly what happens at the end, Magardy. I'll leave that for you. For to watch live. Well, we're glad you're here. Thank you.
Under game day.
How was didn't you have a trip or something? I know you've been gone a little bit.
Oh, yeah, because Mary's like,
Week or
I'll be
two.
gone for a few weeks. So it's
Yep,
good
we're
to
glad
see you
you're back. Okay, so today's story happens in 1969.
Ooh.
Late fall, midnight, a crossroads. So the first thing we need to do is all introduce who our characters are this time. So Joe, we'll start with you.
I am Emma again. Now I'm 100 years old.
Oh,
Well, Emma's seen some things.
you retired the
And I'm
bazooka.
now in the clergy.
She's joined the
I'm
club.
new.
Well, after last time, Timmy he's now 50 years old. It's been a few years. And, sorry, hope you feel better. He's now a scholar. So he decided to go into study after what happened.
Get smart.
Yep. Well, this time around, since poor Christabel, she was found to be a toaster and was destroyed in that sense. But from then comes Patty LaBelle.
So if you've been
Age
watching
25.
along, every one of Melissa's characters has been something Belle.
True.
And now it's...
Patty LaBelle.
Hey, Bear! Thanks for the start.
Thanks.
It's so good to see you.
Emma retired already.
Well, remember when I had Samantha? She was 167, so you're just a
Yeah.
youngster compared to her.
Well,
Yes.
I am Biscuits. I am 19 years old. I just signed up to join the military. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I am an experimentalist.
Evan Easel, we have not run into anything related to Doctor Who, as far as I can tell.
Just running into the
But each
Oh, wow.
game has like 3 different paths it can take, so
Yeah,
that's probably
Biscuits.
why we haven't hit it yet.
Yeah, biscuits.
Biscuits is a reference to another game we played off camera
That's true.
where that character became a traitor.
Yeah,
And
all of
all of
mine-
Jesse's characters.
Yes.
They're named after popular.
As his have been traitors, mine have been bells.
Yep.
I've just been whatever
And-
mood strikes
Yeah,
me.
that's
I did not say that I'm a seer, so I will see into the future. I'm gonna eventually drop the Hoot's name, just be Patty LaBelle.
Well,
Maybe sing a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Evan, we have 2 left, so this will be chapter 12, and then we have 1 more chapter, so I guess it could still happen, I don't know, but I'm imagining that we already passed by it and did something else.
Oh, Leah, I'd know if we did. Being the Doctor Who person in the group.
The Whovian.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
Whovian amongst
so
us.
first thing we need to do is bring the helm out.
The helm.
All right.
The helm. I gotta.
This thing.
I thought we were all like disrespecting the helm. We gotta respect it again.
We did. You didn't.
Yes.
I refuse to say it. I will not say it.
I won't say
I
that.
don't respect
Alright.
the helm anymore.
Oh, I thought it was just once we don't respect it.
I have decided not to respect it at all
I know.
anymore.
Yeah, from.
Oh, so you're the only one with not a sticker on the back.
Yep.
So you have to
I
do
am
it.
the respect the helm.
Oh,
No! How dare you!
oh that's
Just like episode 9 of Shattered Stone all over again.
Poor hell. Please, no. They've
I
done
know.
use.
You know that's just.
Oh,
Kill him! Kill him! No respect!
You know
gaze
that-
upon the helm. Caress the helm with your eyes. Look upon the helm and weep. Weep in fear and love of the helm. In bed.
Yeah. Stupid helm.
Yeah, stupid helm.
You touch that thing? It's
Melissa is the
like
only
skin
one
off-
left who still
It's the
respects the
only
helm.
one.
The rest of us have turned
the
against
skin
it.
off of a dead Viking.
Yes.
You can see we put our sticker on the back of the helm. We have no respect for
That's
it.
right.
No respect.
Do you know what that helm refers to? You know who's responsible for that? The evil baddie, the bad guy.
Yep.
I didn't know no
You're
better.
still Patty LaBelle still
Patty
approves
LaBelle.
of it.
After you finish steps 1 through 7 of setup, have the player most
It did. For a second, it did.
have the player most eager to kill him read this card.
I respect the helm, so it's not me.
I want to kill him.
Go
He's
for it.
going on. He's slapping the helm.
That's a weird way to do that, but okay.
The first meteors streak across the sky. One of you speaks. Cool, thanks for coming. Here. Put on these foil hats. Can't have the government reading our thoughts. I built a deflector array in case we're invaded and hid some explosives around the place. You never know, right? Anyway, man, check out that action in the sky. Meteors, rocks, not of any known world, right? Just like the girl in my dreams kept saying. A meteorite howls through the night and hits the ground somewhere near the inn. Oh yes, I forgot, it's turned into a bed and breakfast now.
Yeah.
It's an inn.
It's an inn.
You feel the impact where you stand.
Boom. Ooh. Whoa.
That's how it is. It's like a Star Trek episode.
Ah.
Find and place the pond, the woods, and the crossroads in a jagged line from the front steps in that order. All players start on the crossroads. I did that before we went
The
live.
crossroads.
Shuffle the new event and item cards into their decks, and shuffle the tile deck. I did all of that before we started.
Shuffle.
You can shuffle it some more if you'd like. Give each player the photograph in the tomb with their family crest on it. I gave those out as well. I still have these. I'm not sure why all our families look exactly the same, but
It's an odd family.
the person reading this card goes first.
Did we
Start.
ever know who the girl is? Because we seen her in the painting, and she's in the picture, but I don't remember a scenario. Where
Girl in the painting.
remember
Girl
the
in
car we pull it? You're like, you see a girl in a painting at a feast, and you're like, you try to fill it in, and you're like, oh,
Oh,
you
right.
failed.
We never did find that out.
No.
We don't know who she is,
failed.
and then
Too
she
much.
keeps talking. She keeps showing up in dreams and stuff, but we don't know who she is.
Oh. Don't know.
All right, my speed is 4. I'm going to go right here.
And we're off.
The woodshed. Nice.
Oh, you find an item.
Yeah. It's a tickle sickle.
Oh, you found a tickle sickle.
That's
How
Joe's
about that?
family's heirloom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my speed is
Patty LaBelle?
4.
Patty LaBelle.
La, 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 la. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here I find a pasture.
Nothing gets past your.
Bedtime.
And I find Ronald's cultist robes.
Oh. That's
And
2
mine.
different families.
Oh, and yours.
Well, there's no character in this game called
Right.
Ronald,
I know,
so.
that's true.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
We had Donald.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go here.
That's robes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You go to the well house.
Oh, the well house.
Talk a spirit in the well. Wants an offering. Bury an item to gain 2 sanity.
Oh, how convenient. I'm getting an item.
And you
It's,
find a little
Claw hammer.
a rat.
Which
the
is
rat.
the very first item I
it's a
ever had.
rat. Would you like to
I don't have
bury
to deal with him yet.
No, you don't.
Would you like to bury that item to gain 2 sanity?
I kind of might. Yeah. Yeah, what the heck?
The sickle lets me target anyone on my tile. Attack. Roll 2 additional dice on your attack roll, which is a might roll, and then lose 1 speed. If you kill the target, check a box.
All right, Joe.
And if Joe had it, he could not lose speed to do it.
Oh, that's being right next to it.
Yeah. So he talked to the spirit in the well and buried that hammer and got sanity.
Nice.
I'll go here.
Right outside, you go to the caves.
I assume you want it like this.
Sure.
So you have an event.
What say you?
Glow. There's small
Glow.
crack in the earth here. Strange mist emerged, lit by a blinding light. Witchcraft certainly. If the haunt has started, bury this card and draw another. Otherwise, keep reading. Place a bright light token on this tile. If you end your turn here, you may lose 2 sanity to gain 1 might.
So you may. You don't have to.
It's right here. So you have the option to do that,
Or I can.
or you can crawl, which would let you go into the basement if you roll a 3 or higher on a speed roll.
Let's go. Let's try to do a speed roll.
Right? Basement?
I am 4.
Get a 2.
No.
That is a 2.
You lose 1 speed and all remaining moves.
Ow. That's painful.
You can slow yourself down.
Okay.
So in this game,
Where
we're
are you
all the
going?
same side. I don't know who's familiar with it and not. So right now, it's cooperative. And eventually,
now.
it might not be.
The muskeg. I don't know what a muskeg is. Could someone explain it?
Ask Google. Google seems to know a lot.
What's
I could also
muskeg?
just ask them.
Oh, that's true.
Chat? What's
Chat,
muskeg?
ask Google.
The Crucifix of Banishing. I can target anyone on my tile, roll an additional
Muskeg.
die for each ghost.
It's M-U-S-K-E-G.
Yep.
Muskeg.
No ghost there.
If I had to
unless you're
guess,
covering it.
it's a cavern or something. Some sort of cave in the ground.
It's got a small.
Melissa, it's your turn,
octopus.
so go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna.
I would
go.
roll for the haunt, but I know I can't roll 5, so it's okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm going in the house.
I'm doing the same thing I was gonna do. Just
It's a swamp or bog consisting of a mixture of water and partly dead vegetation,
Uh-oh, the bog of eternal stench.
frequently covered by a layer of
Ground floor.
sphagnum,
obstacles.
sphagnum or other mosses.
Ground floor, I get to the winter bedroom.
that has a portal in it.
It's got a portal here. Okay, needs to go this way.
And a rat.
A rat! Oh no,
Uh-oh.
what does it do?
Bad rat.
It's gonna cause you 1 die of physical damage.
No.
But first, do your
Aggressive
event.
little rat.
If you
first.
would take physical damage, you may take general damage instead.
Well, first do your event.
Oh, the event first.
Yeah.
Then the rat, okay? Bound together, you feel alone. This house works terrors on those who are alone. You seek comfort from another human. If you are not the traitor, keep this card. You may bury it when on a tile with at least one other player. All players on that tile gain 1 sanity.
Ooh,
So, and it's not checked, so I don't get anything extra. So I just hold on to this.
so helpful.
And now take 1 die of physical damage.
And it could be physical if it's too much for...
It's a rat.
Ah, rat! Ah. 1. What is it? So, physical damage. Or I could take general damage. I could do 1 as something else. I'm gonna do that. I'm just... So do I have to get rid of this or just use it?
No. Just do it.
Whatever it says.
Just a static ability.
Because I really don't want to take it in physical. I'm not very strong
Physical.
there. Yeah. So I'm gonna take it in the knowledge so I still
1, 2,
little help there.
3, 4.
go to 4 in knowledge. Okay. That will work. That darn rat. Done scared the bejesus out of me.
Specimen around.
Get an event.
I do. The event. Oh, this is an anywhere event. Abyssal Gate. A gate between worlds is appearing. Choose a gate in play and blacken 1 circle. If you can't, lose a sanity.
Use
Go
that,
ahead,
use that
black it.
green one.
Alright.
It's better. It's easier to see, probably, I would guess.
Oh, it's a good thing I discovered that bedroom.
Yeah, I would have lost the sanity.
What? I think we might want to use those later to go through them.
Maybe.
I'm sure there's going to be something where we have to go through it, and we're going to be rushing to find it, and so I don't think it's a good.
More of
I
those
think we've
other
only ever
worlds
darkened in
things.
one, so this only the
I
second
will
one.
move to here. So 1, 2.
Here's the outside for you.
The hanging tree.
Yay!
You want it to go this way?
Yeah.
Instead of over this way?
Okay, an omen.
I got the shattered hand mirror.
Cool.
Okay.
And you would roll, but you can't roll a 5 with that, so.
Nope, I didn't.
Okay.
Right, next. Where shall you go now?
Wow. Well, I guess I don't have much choice. I gotta go this way. I'm getting so far away from the house at this point.
Yeah.
Goodness, where's
I mean,
that
you could have walked
outside?
to the pond and went
Here
north.
it is, outside.
The carriage house.
Maybe you want to be far away.
That's what a traitor would say.
Well, it worked
We
out last
don't
time.
know who the traitor is yet, so
Worked out with the car.
Yeah, I did.
move along. An inspector approaches. Not sure you should be roaming around out here. This house has a reputation. Move along. Make a knowledge roll and subtract 2 from the result if this box is checked, which it is.
Oh.
Wait, knowledge?
If the action uses knowledge, you may add 1 to your result.
Wait, don't you roll 4?
Oh, thank you, Melissa. So I subtract 2, which would
then
be
you-
2, and then I add 1, which would be 3.
Okay.
Get going, move along, find the next outside tile, place it, and place your figure there.
Okay, move along now. Gonna move on. Go here. To the chapel. You better go pray away those sins of yours for roaming about out here.
Can I put it anywhere?
It said next to it, didn't
It
it?
didn't say next
I think-
to
I
it.
think
It
you're
just says
supposed-
place it.
I think you're supposed to move on to it, aren't you?
Yeah, you're supposed to like
Yeah.
place it and move on to it.
Alright, I'll put it here. First of all, this guy appears here.
Ooh, who shows up?
The innkeeper's husband, Earl. He can let you eat. I wouldn't recommend it. Now I have another
I'm waiting
event.
for the pie that's out there on the counter.
Funeral. You see an open coffin. You're inside it.
Oh.
Make a sanity roll. My sanity's 5.
He went to that chapel, now he's all sane. Got the Lord on his side.
Hey.
4,
Look at
5,
there.
6,
He got harassed by the
7.
police and he immediately went to the church.
No, sanctuary!
Subtract 1 from the result for each checked box, so it's a 6. You blink and it's gone. Gain 1 sanity.
There you go. See, you needed some of that there, church.
That's
Sit you
fair.
straight.
That's always true for Billy. Billy?
Really?
Timmy.
Oh, Timmy.
Timmy.
And guess who shows up here?
Erlene.
Erlene.
Erling.
So you can talk to her, but probably it would go badly. So,
Yep, I'm begging of you, please don't take my Earl.
and then I could invoke if I want to. I might as well
Do it.
make a sanity roll.
Yep, you got all that sanity now. What'd you get?
A whole lot.
4, 5, 6.
Which means he doesn't move.
I lose all
Aw.
moves.
Yeah. You
A
would
little
have
too
had to
sane.
roll
Yeah, it helps if
unluckily.
you have lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, my turn.
I guess that makes sense. It's a place of last resort. You go in there to pray.
I've never had great results though. Even when I had low, it's always
Never.
3.
Basement ground. I go to the junk room.
Yep.
What a bunch
That's a
of
junk room.
boy.
I just want 1 point to flip over ground and see ground cinnamon.
It's the cinnamon room. I don't know what happens in the
When you
cinnamon
discover
room.
this tile, draw the top item card.
And I get to keep it.
Just in the junk room.
In the junk room, I find a head in a jar.
You can make it your family's heirloom.
Oh, old great-great-grandfather Bartholomew in the head jar.
Oh yeah.
Bartholomew head in a jar.
Want it?
Yep. I'm gonna ask the head for advice from great-great-grandfather Bartholomew.
It helps you when you're about to attack.
Make a sanity roll.
You get bonus attack. But if you don't, that's when it tells you that it loves you.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I'll make it one of your
the head
previous
tells you it
characters.
loves you. You're distracted. What? What does that tell
That
me
could be
about love?
the head could be one of your dead characters.
Or make it one of
Or-
your previous characters.
The
And
lost
where
one.
he says,
Annabelle that got lost.
Lost, but what if they come back?
I think they're gonna come back.
Oh.
well, it's not necessarily her head. It just was owned by her.
It should be the clone.
It was her special
clone.
item.
The clone, yes. Christabel's head
Just
in a jar.
another
We're
clone.
not
head.
sure whether it's the clone head or the original head.
just
It's
some other
another
guy.
head in a jar.
But it's Christabel.
Oh, yeah, Christabel's head in a jar. Wait, I got a little something on the sticker. There we go.
Alright, someone else can go.
Yep.
I'm walking. I'm walking over
I'm
here.
walking here.
Yes, indeed. I'm talking. Hoping that you'll come back to me.
Right here.
What you gonna
I
do
found
when
the
the
stable.
river's dry?
A lot of false doors in this one. We haven't had a lot of false doors so far. But this one does have a lot. False door here, false door there,
Yep.
false door here.
Omen. Wedding veil of murder.
Murder?
I like that one.
Me too. Roll those dice.
Oh, wow, we're up to 3 already?
Yeah. Nope. But
Not
close.
happening. Pretty close.
Did you want to talk to the innkeeper, Erlene?
What does she do again?
You roll 2 dice, and if you make a 4, something nice happens, but otherwise something bad happens.
What's the context?
Place your figure on any landing tile or any tile containing her symbol. This does not cost a move. Then roll 2 dice. If you roll a 4, nothing bad happens. Otherwise, bad things happen.
Bad thing.
Considering even like take 3 mental damage. If you roll a
It
0
doesn't have
or
like
a
a
1.
thematic sentence.
You talk to her. She shows you around the place.
Don't.
No, I'm alright. I mean, I'm not really in the need to move yet.
Yeah, she brings you to any place that has her head on it or a landing tile.
I got Jolene stuck in Bear Hug's head. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna just move up to the door.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright.
Done.
Ronald's
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, that's all. Oh, so outside.
1 space more.
One.
I can't go back now. I'm just
Outside.
Yeah,
stuck. Oh, the Arboreum.
Talk to the hand, Arlene.
Earl is here.
Talk to the hand.
He's going very far away from the house.
The radio of twinning.
You weren't.
It plays only whispers that warn you of things to come. When making a trait roll due to an event card, roll 1 initial die for each ghost.
Are
of
you
these have
so
to do with
far
ghosts.
from us? So far
not good.
away.
It's definitely not good if I become the traitor. I'm way over there. I'm not.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, we don't know if you would.
Well, I
Yeah,
still
that's
might
true.
be. You're right.
because it's been a few times to
I'm
went to the
going
left,
here.
Yeah.
or what was
Some
it? The
weird
oldest one or youngest one was one time or something. It's the traitor.
Don't even
Yeah.
speak of that, Harbinger. We don't speak of that.
Jeez, okay, here's ground floor. An unfinished room.
You would think over all these years, someone would finally finish that room.
Maybe that's the last thing that happens in the game.
It's the last book, the
Replace
last
the
page.
finish. Replace the finished room.
Yeah.
Unfinished room with the finished room.
A gramophone.
Oh, you already made something into your family's heirloom, so you
Oh,
cannot make that into your heirloom.
Bummer. That would have been nice.
Yeah. Oh, well, I get to still keep it though.
Yep. And it still does whatever it says.
Yeah. Gramophone is in an item pile. Everyone who starts their turn on the tile with the gramophone must make a sanity roll, and then stuff happens.
Oh, and so you have to set it down on the ground.
Oh
to use
yeah.
it.
Right.
Oh, and lots of bad stuff. It seems not really good.
Listen to this.
Yeah. Ground floor.
You put it on and it's like, Jolene, Jolene.
Oh, look.
You put the gramophone in your pocket. Ouch.
Oh no, it's
Mundane elevator, is that what that says?
Yep.
Ooh, an
I'll operate
elevator.
it.
Harbinger, at the bottom of the card, there's a bit of text here, and it depends on the card.
2.
So if it's your heirloom, you get to also have whatever this text says. So like this particular one would cause you to lose speed, but if it's your heirloom, then you don't lose speed.
Yeah, see, so like for my head in a jar,
Item, please.
it could do all this stuff if I talk to it, but then if this
Upper
is
floor,
your, if like, because this is my heirloom, I get to add 1 to the result of your sanity roll. Which if
found
it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Toy spaceship.
You could make it your family's heirloom.
And I will.
Spaceship.
'Cause, you know, we like
What do you
toys.
gain speed?
Gain 1 speed while you carry the toy spaceship.
Speed's always good.
But you have to make rocket noises.
I would like to point out what year it is. It is 1969, and he's playing with a toy spaceship over here.
Yeah, and we're looking for meteors. and
Yeah,
stuff.
see? I mean, it was fate.
True.
Meant to be in space.
Space. Don't forget to put your sticker on there.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Joe.
Let's see, I gotta name this thing.
Bari has been here.
But I did not say hello yet.
I will go
I'm saying hello now.
1, 2.
Wait,
Outside.
outside, round the outside.
Yeah,
round the
I can't
outside.
get inside and
Round the
explore
outside.
anything.
Round the outside.
This is
Here
only
we
my
are.
3rd heirloom
The
item.
crypt. You have found the crypt, and it's a dead end.
But there's an omen.
Ooh.
The porcelain doll.
Gain 2 speed instead for heirlooming it.
So now we do 1.
We
many?
never landed on the moon, clearly.
1, 2, 3,
Zoom,
4,
zoom. You have to do
5.
zoom, zoom noises.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom.
That's only 4. Alright. Hopefully there's still some outside tiles.
If not, what do you do?
We're close to.
I won't be able to travel there if we
I
do.
think we're close to being. I don't know how many there are, but I think it's close.
You can just
I'm not seeing.
see if there's any.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Let's see, toy spaceship.
Oh wait, here's one outside. Okay, there's an outside.
What should I name my
Correct, you can
spaceship?
take all that huge stack and put it on the bottom. Or do it one at a time also, that's good.
Yeah.
Verify that it's in
We're
there.
not there.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't want to make a
The
mistake.
blood field.
And there's still
Yay.
another outside on top right here. So still
Name my ship. Name my ship.
what shall the little toy ship be named?
What options do we have?
Buzzes.
Buzzes?
Buzzes toy ship.
Challenge.
Oh, Challenger
Star Command.
toy ship.
The Challenger.
I like Star Command
Star Command?
because that Star Command.
Yeah.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
It's
Wouldn't
cold.
it- Wouldn't it be Enterprise?
Appropriately morbid, that's true.
Colder than it should be. The wind builds up, pushing
Call it
against
Apollo.
you, pummeling you. Make a speed
What,
roll.
Apollo?
Apollo, like Apollo 13.
I said Enterprise.
The Zoomer.
Enterprise?
I like that. The
The
Zoomer.
Zoomer.
Depends on how
It
old.
does make me fast.
Yes, Zoomer. Zoom.
You are buffeted around. Take 1 die of physical damage.
Oh.
That's not good. Not good at all. None of this stuff helps me.
I'm gonna mix and match names. Let's see. The
Millennium Enterprise.
Melissa.
I'm going.
That's funny. The Millennium Enterprise.
1. And then this is a large thing. Can I do that? I have a
Gonna
4
eat up
movement.
2
Yeah,
movement.
you can.
1. So I can go there.
You can, but you'll always have to go back through that large obstacle.
True.
Okay, so if I went here. Maybe
Well,
that's a
you could
false
just
door.
go out.
through the large
You
obstacles.
can go out
fine.
there, right?
This is a fake
The
door.
only
Big
other
door.
doors are over
No, I mean
here.
she could go back out here and go upstairs if she wanted.
She could. Or she could go through the junk room. That's fine too.
Let's see, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm in the upper room. Upper floor says the observatory. It's probably good.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm gonna put it
Probably
this way.
useful since we're looking at for meteors.
Well, the
Okay.
meteor's already on the ground.
So it
probably
says
Oh,
study.
valid.
Study.
Oh, I can find it.
Okay, you
not.
ignore
I can
all
see
of that
where-
until after you do
where-
the event.
We can see where it came from.
There you go.
Okay, the event says the document. A document, perhaps a contract written in Latin. There are some very small fine print. A quill lies nearby. You may choose an option below that does not have a crest next to it. And then if there were 3 crests on here, I'd turn to something in the Bleak Journal. So I could either gain 3 in a mental trait, then place your crest on this space, or draw the top 2 item cards, then place your crest on the space. Ooh. And a mental trait.
You already have 3 items. Do you really need more items?
I know, but as like gain 3 in a mental trait, that's really good. So I would have like go 1, 2, 3, and have 5 in both
Does
knowledge
it
and
say a mental trait?
Oh, a mental trait. Yeah, so I go 1, 2, 3. I'd be in 5 insanity or 1, 2, 6 in knowledge. Or I could get 2 item cards.
Well, whatever you do.
What are we thinking, chat? Should I gain some knowledge or sanity, or should I take some more items? I mean, I've
Gain
only
some
got
knowledge.
Gain the knowledge.
gain knowledge.
I'm not chat, but I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm just. Should I do knowledge or sanity? What do we think is more important in this one? This is like a knowledge thing that I'm on right here. Maybe I should go knowledge since this
The
observatory
N is for knowledge.
N is for knowledge. Go in knowledge. All right, so wait, I need a sticker. One of those sticker boppers. Go in knowledge. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got a 6 in knowledge now.
Yeah, it seems like if you find an item now, it'd probably be good to put your...
Melissa.
Okay, wait. I'm putting the 6 in knowledge. Here we go. And a sticker.
Because you put a sticker on the next game, but it's not going to do anything for you.
I forgot what I took.
You know what I like more than my new Lamborghini? Knowledge.
I got the knowledge.
Up here in these
Great.
hills.
Did you want to do that thing?
I would like to do this. So I have a 6 in knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Benefits you to have a lower roll. I mean, not too low, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
too
6.
heal your sanity, which is
Already
Let's
done.
see. Okay, well,
You could have lost 2 sanity. Did you notice that?
I know, but I had a lot.
Sure.
It wasn't as much
I'm moving here.
a disastrous thing.
It's this one.
You don't have that much
Secret
knowledge,
passage.
Ronald, so you don't understand the probability.
It's like I was
An event.
thinking maybe I had just enough not to get a 0 or 2, but I
Hey,
wasn't.
Earl.
I usually don't roll very high.
Hey, Crabman. Infernal Gate. Choose a gate and play in black and 1 circle if you can't lose 1 sanity. Great. Let's
There's
go with the
some
one over
here.
there.
Because nothing's filled in yet.
Yeah, just to spread it around.
Well, it causes -1 to every trait roll, and this space already has a -1.
Whoops.
So
That's a bad place.
you don't want to be on the blood field.
Blood was
Who,
shed.
who would have thought that? You know,
Filled in circle.
Don't
Wow.
go to the blood.
you don't go over there. It's like bad.
No.
But the blood field? Yeah, the blood field is really bad.
What's Earl's interactions?
Oh, you can eat.
Would you like some pie?
He's got a meat pie for you.
All my stats are fine.
Roll 2 dice.
Does it gain traits or just...
If you get a 4, otherwise you.
Oh, with 2 dice? Oh, no.
No, he's not good.
No.
No, it's terrible.
Do not eat that pie.
it's
You might
awful.
get a toenail.
I love the
Or a
blood
Band-Aid, or a
field.
Band-Aid
That's where
or
the
something.
blood field playoffs are.
All right, I'm gonna have to go inside.
Good old blood field.
3.
I used to go there.
Yeah,
As a
might as well just
child.
go one more towards this. No, we'll go to the stairs. 'Cause I'm going there with a rat.
Ooh, don't want to be with that rat.
I'm done.
Well, being in the room with the rat doesn't cause you anything. Just FYI. It's only if you find the rat.
All right, well, I'll move in there with a rat then.
And then you
But
could
this
go-
is a -1 to all of your.
But you could
Don't
just
make
move
rolls
up.
in there.
But you're not gonna make a roll there anyways. Okay, I'm
Okay.
staying outside.
Okay, let's see if there's any more
I don't
outside.
think there's any more outside tiles.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's still one more.
Oh.
I'll
he's
go
gonna
this
find
1,
it.
2, 3, and I'm gonna go here.
You want to keep going down the line?
I really don't.
Oh, there's 2 more. There's another outside. Right?
Hedge maze. Oh yeah. Well, look where I put it. It's so convenient, way over here
Yeah.
with this large obstacle.
I feel like we could figure out what
Too far.
what's missing.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I forgot this was a thing. Blight as a feather. Another one of Joe's family's items.
It's the creek. The creek's not out.
Oh yeah, where we always trip and fall. We're always tripping and falling there.
You may bury this card to bury any just drawn event card without taking its effect. You may do this after any roll is made, but before applying the results.
Okay.
Over to you.
Next. All right.
I could do this.
Oh, are you
Oh,
gonna do it?
sure.
I can't do that.
Oh,
Okay.
then
It's only when you
I'm-
leave.
I can do this. I can't do
When
this.
you
I'm gonna
leave,
go
sorry.
Here.
Yeah. This map is getting big.
Upper floor. Oh no, that rat again. Oh, rat.
She doesn't care that she's probably going to be the traitor. All she cares about is the rat.
So why are you talking so loud? Because that's the soundproof room where she has to whisper.
Take 1 die of physical damage, please.
Roll a die. No. All right, I don't have to whisper. Roll a die.
2 physical damage, please. Yes, you can make it general.
True. General.
Bring that knowledge back down to
Where's
normal.
that knowledge?
All right.
She got the Apothecary Kit of Infestation.
Ooh.
It lets her roll dice equal to the number of ghosts.
That makes me think of Warhammer with the apothecary.
You gotta be sneaky, Charlie.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Apothecary.
2, 4, 5, 6. Here you go.
Wow. That's got to trigger something. And it does.
Yes. When a player makes a haunt roll of 5+ or needs to draw an omen card and there are none, flip this card over. 1969. The Meteorite. Jesse, if you could do the honors. 188 in the Bleak Journal. You probably want to
Sure you
change
wanna
to
read it?
some other view.
It's so sad what happened to Patty LaBelle. She got stuck in a
Yeah,
Edit
she's so
room.
quiet.
forever not able to share her voice with the world.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is far out. I knew it. We have to check out this meteorite. The girl in my dream, she says, like, she knows what it's like to be dead, and she keeps saying, like, whoa, whoa. Look at this old-timey picture, man. It's so cool. Oh, am I tripping out, or is it writing just, like, coming out of nowhere? The photographs are faded and ceased. There's writing on the back, squiggling into view. The stars fell. Learn how to use it. I don't see it. Learn more about the meteorite. P231. Quiet people can't search. No. Whoa, bruh.
Got it.
Check this out, dude. This contains a side goal and reactions for this game.
Okay.
If unfinished painting is still in the event deck, destroyed it. Funny, we were just talking about that. I don't know if that was on stream or not, but
Yeah, no, that's
painting.
the girl, because it was
Yeah.
mentioned at the beginning of it. The girl's in your dream. He
well,
starts
she's
thinking
destroyed now.
I was like, who is it?
Man, there's so many of these we've never seen before. I'm just like, what? Cool thing is you can play this after the storyline is done. So Unfinished Painting is now out of the game. You said?
What's that?
Destroy it, you said?
Destroy it, yes. So the soundproof room, it's a 3-option type of deal with the Bleak Journal. We get 3 options, but she's in the soundproof room, so that triggers number 96.
Whoa, bruh.
I knew I'd need explosives. Oh man, this is gonna be far out. I think I saw a little alien. Maybe we can flood its nest before it adapts to our world. That should kill it, right? Pretty sure we have to divert the waters from the pond into the cavern or something. Have the Haunt Revealer draw the next card from the Legacy deck, the Meteorite, and give it its true name, the Nesting Meteorite. They are carrying it.
You're carrying a meteorite.
Yep. You found it in a soundproofed room.
Right. So what is it?
Oh, gosh.
Nesting?
Okay. I don't know what that means, so go ahead.
Nesting.
Me, STING.
Nest.
Nest, ING.
Okay.
Place the nest token on the underground cavern.
The underground cavern is not in play.
Search the stack for it and place it in the basement. Then place
here
the
it
nest
is.
token on it. All right. Then shuffle the tile stack. But
It was on the bottom.
yeah,
so.
okay. The player with the highest knowledge is the traitor.
4.
I have 3.
3.
Melissa, congratulations!
Yay! First time traitor.
It's your first time!
It only took forever.
We might want a meteor.
Oh, gosh.
And turn to haunt 26 in their respective books. Well, you know how to start up the other machine, so I don't even need to go over there. Just make sure, the mixer's on and all that stuff.
So,
Silent trainer.
that's called It Evolves, number 26.
26.
So, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll get to hear the readings from both books. But here on Twitch, you get to follow along with the heroes.
Yep, you're
So
a
the
hero.
First thing we're going to do is read from the top part of each of our books, the setup, and then Melissa will break off on her own to go learn what her secret goal is.
She'll read it on her own camera in the other room.
Yeah. If you watch this back on YouTube, you'll get to hear what she said. Okay, it evolves. A glowing rock rests at our feet. We can see something slither out of the meteorite and disappear. Whatever it was, it's not from Earth. We noticed it avoided the puddles in the house. We know these things to be true, that the thing starts out small, but will become large after it nests, and that it can steal what we are carrying. Place the timer token. First use of this. It's the other side of that. Yeah.
Oh.
First time we've used that, actually. On 5. This is the structural integrity of the nest. Set aside the rune token, so we'll need those. Not only is she the traitor, but apparently the smartest.
Yep.
We were denied the traitor
She
reading
wanted
on
that
Twitch because
knowledge.
Ronald isn't. You're right, it's totally me, Slivers. I invented technology and caused it so that does not work, but
I'm glad you called him out on that.
completely
We've
my
been saying,
fault.
why are you so mean? Why can't we share these things? He's like, no. Do as I say.
Yeah, that would be... It's doable. It would just be a real pain.
Melissa, can you read to us what it says at the top of your book?
A glowing rock rests at my feet. I saw something scamper away and disappear. Whatever it was beautiful.
This is perfect for Melissa, I just want to say.
She's in the soundproof room. That's why she's reading like that.
My life snaps into focus. These people, these friends, I've always hated. They're going to try to stop this beautiful thing from becoming what is it supposed to be. I'm going to save it. This world doesn't deserve to survive anyway. I know this to be true, that they are using explosives to flood its beautiful nest. Set up. Place a
So
small
loud.
Place a small monster token on any tile in the upper floor region where you think it will be safe. This is the thing.
Here you go. Where do you think you'll be safe?
Oh no.
Jerry knows. One last time. No, go watch it on YouTube.
I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay?
It gives you incentive to.
If the nest token isn't already in play, place it in the basement as far away from the basement landing as possible.
It is.
It
If
is.
there is a tie, you choose. Well, it's there.
Oh yeah, it's pretty far away from it.
You are still in the game, but you have turned traitor. Take the traitor card. Oh.
I think I'm gonna have to fight
Put the
this
monster
thing.
card on the table to your left. The monster, the thing, will take its turn after you take yours.
Mm-hmm.
That is all.
Bye. Go record yours.
Okay, well, what have you been
I'll go
doing?
make sure she does.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm the traitor. I didn't think it would come to this, but here it is. I've finally become what I most feared, the traitor. Okay, so let me read all this overview and see what we're supposed to do in this scenario. So it says, to win when all the heroes are dead. You may get the meteorite and the thing onto the tile with the nest token to evolve the thing. So there are some facts here. It says explosives are objects. Monster, the small thing. The small thing can be attached only with a speed. Oh, wait, attacked, not attached. Attacked only with a speed attack. The small thing may carry items, omens, and objects, but cannot use them and gains no bonuses from them. Okay. If the small thing is stunned, it drops all items, omens, and objects it is carrying. Okay, so that's the monster, the small thing. Okay, small one says speed 5. Attack is speed. Target a hero on the things tile. If successful, instead of dealing damage, steal one item, omen, or object from the defending hero. Okay, then there's a side goal that says pick up. The small thing may pick up items, omens, and objects that are on a tile with an item pile token, like a player. Oh goodness, there's so much of picking up items and... okay, so everything, it seems like, okay, if I want to attack, that's speed, so and its speed is 5. And then when I target the hero, then I get to steal. So instead of dealing damage, I steal items. Well, what if they don't have any items? That's... oh, okay. Well, all right, so it's at the end of the monster turn, if the small thing and the meteorite are both on a tile with the nest token, the small thing evolves into its large form. Replace the small monster token with the large monster token and use the box for the large. Oh, okay. I think I'm understanding that now. So right now at the beginning, my monster is small, and so I have to figure out how I can get the monster with the meteorite. Yeah, so the small thing, the monster, and the meteorite both have to be on the tile with the nest. So right now they're up on the upper floor, but then I have to go to the oh goodness, I gotta try. We don't use the basement that much because we only have one out, but that's good because it's like really close to landing. So because we didn't use the basement, so I have to go from the upper room, which I put it with me, and then move the little thing to the nest, and then evolve. Okay, but wait, what's the evolving part? I gotta get back to that part. Okay, so the small thing can be attacked only with speed attack. Okay, then the small thing may carry items, omens, and objects, but cannot use them or gain no bonuses from them. If the small thing is stunned, it drops all the items and it's carried. Okay, then I attack with speed. I may pick up items like an item pile token, just like a player. Okay, and if I get to the little nest, then I can evolve. So now, monster, the large thing. The large thing may carry items, omens, and objects, but cannot use them or gains no bonuses from them. If the large thing is stunned, it drops all items, omens, and objects it is carrying. Its speed is 7, and its might is 7. And its attack is might. Target a hero on the thing's tile. Okay, here's the big thing. If you win during the campaign, I'm going to turn. So if I hopefully win, then I get to turn to entry 75 in the Bleak Journal. We'll find out what that may be. And it says, if you win in free play, what can only be described as a loving gaze fills its eyes as its maw envelops my face. I did a good job today. Well, I hope I do, and I hope I understand what I'm doing when I go to be the trader for the first time by myself. My objective is to win when all the heroes cease and desist. I may get a meteorite and the thing onto the tile with the nest token to evolve the thing. And I need to target those heroes on the thing's tile. So it seems that that is what I am to do. Fact is that the explosives are objects. That is the one part I'm kind of not understanding there, but it seems like I'm trying to gather all these objects, but I'm like, it says that I don't. It says explosives are objects. It says I'm going to use ruin explosives, and then the timer, and then the nest, and then the large monster swap. So I start with the small. I try to make it to the large. Oh dear! Oh goodness! All right. Well, I hope that I've explained everything correctly, and I hope that I am able to do a good job today and win this one and evolve this monster. So let's see what happens.
We can talk about this side goal while they're gone. Learn more about the meteorite so we can study while on the laboratory. We don't have the laboratory in play yet. You have to make a knowledge roll, and it lets you check the boxes on the meteorite.
Can we look at the meteorite?
Gain a mutation when you draw this. You lose the mutation if you lose the meteorite. Roll dice equal to the number of ghosts on your tile. Add 1 to the result for each checked box in this card. So she can get either acid blood, a large brain, oozy, or 5-foot arms. Yeah, weird.
Hello, fellow good guys.
Hello.
Dude, there's something crawling around upstairs.
Dude, I saw this little alien dude.
This new card does say that we can use our family photo once again to re-roll all our dice. You put it back into the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
We also can study the meteorite by being in the observatory, which is available, or the laboratory.
Okay.
When we do that, if we roll high enough, we can put a check mark on this card.
Okay.
Putting check marks on here adds 1.
That would help her?
So wait, where is this meteorite?
She has it.
Yeah, it doesn't really, it's not good because it helps her.
Oh, so we don't want to.
We probably don't want to do that.
Okay.
That's just a side quest.
She gets mutations that give her.
See.
Yeah.
She should have done this as soon as she got the card. She should have rolled.
Okay.
Where is she? She should have rolled 1 die, and she should have gained a mutation.
So she can do that when she gets back.
Yep.
Okay. So what's our deal?
You win when you fled the thing's nest by having the timer token reach 0.
Okay.
Find explosives around the house, detonate the explosives on the nest, and you can attack the thing to weaken it before it reaches the nest. Explosives are objects. Main goal, find explosives. You can search on the armory, crawl space, kitchen, laboratory, service tunnels, stable, vault, or workroom. I see the stable.
We have one of those.
How is she so loud?
I don't know. No one else has
We
made
can
that loud.
never hear her when she's just speaking normally, and she is.
They can't. Y'all probably can't hear that.
It is
but
her. It is
we
her
hear from
performance
the
room.
other room.
You know, that's where she sings. So
Not
maybe she-
clearly, but we do hear a voice in the other
I
room.
definitely know we haven't found the kitchen or the crawl space or the armory or the laboratory or the service tunnels. The stable's here. We haven't found the vault, and we haven't found the work.
The vault and crawl space, I think, are basement. And
Okay,
everything
so
else is like
literally the
middle,
stable is
ground
the
floor.
only one where we can search.
I'll start looking through. I'll go there, and then I'll start
So,
looking for ground.
That's where the
You have to
explosives would be, right?
make a knowledge roll, subtract 1 from the result for each searched token on the tile. So the more you search it, the less like you are to find it.
Okay.
If you get higher than 2, you can put a rune token. Take a rune token and place it on your family card. Place a searched token on this tile. Oh, okay, the rune tokens are the explosives. So these are the explosives.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you put a search thing there, and it makes it harder to search for the next person. Next, main goal. Detonate explosives on the nest. Prepare. While on the tile with the nest, make a speed roll. If you roll equal to or lower than the number of rune tokens you are carrying, take 2 physical damage for each token you're carrying, then move the timer token down the track exactly 1 space. If you roll higher than the number of tokens you are carrying, move the timer token down the track by the number of tokens you are carrying. In either case, return all your tokens to the pile. If the timer reaches 0, you win.
Okay. So find explosives.
So you're going to be rolling
bring that down.
speed. You want to roll higher.
So you only want to take one, right?
Depending on what your speed is, yeah. You don't want to take a bunch.
Yeah.
Because if you took like 10, that's impossible to roll higher than that. And you would take a lot of damage. And it would only go down 1 space.
I see.
So you want to do it multiple times, right?
Mm-hmm,
One of each of us going to have to do it or try to do it.
All right, there's a side goal as well. We can attack the thing. Oh, sorry. You cannot attack the thing with might while it is small, but you can use speed attacks. When the thing is large, you may use might attacks as normal.
What's the attack do?
Attack the speed. The thing must be on your tile. You cannot use any weapons for this attack.
This will probably just stun it.
We don't know.
What happens when we check?
assume it.
What happens when we check the box on there?
It makes it easier for her to roll.
Oh, what does it do for
Well,
us?
it makes whoever gets this card next, it makes it easier.
So someone can steal it, right?
Only when you draw this do you do the thing it says.
Oh. Would there be a benefit to stealing it?
It might help her in some kind of way. It's going to give her... She's going to have a mutation.
Yeah.
You lose the mutation if you lose the meteorite. Add 1 to the result for each checked box on this card. You have to roll equal to the number of ghosts. And this is how you add checks to it.
I see.
And that's all we know. So search in those different places. You're making a knowledge roll and subtracting 1 for each search token. Higher than a 2 or higher, and you get to take one of these. And then go down to the nest and prepare. That's when you make a speed roll. You want to roll higher than the number of these you have. And if you do, you're going to drop all of them off, and they're going to dink, dink, dink. But if you don't, you're only going to go down 1. Dink. And that's it. So I guess we need to finish, find some more rooms.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm going to check and see if there's any
So
more
Jesse will be going.
outsides. There
I'm
is.
going to run for the elevator and go down to the basement and then just start exploring the basement.
Okay. Then I'll run and do a search,
Because if I leave the elevator for her, she can
and
just
then I'll try to find another room.
You can do another search in that same room on your next turn. There are 2 more outside tiles.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. So I could come back. Luckily, there's 2.
So our goal right now is to find the rooms that have explosives, and then find the explosives within those rooms.
Bring them to the
Get
nest.
the timer down. Now that's the only thing that brings the timer down, right? Or is it some turn thing?
No, that's the only thing that I know
Okay.
of.
You have to guess if the thing gets to the nest, either you lose or something really horrible happens. I imagine we lose. That's
If it gets to its nest,
Oh, but it has to get bigger. Or
it's
something
going to
like
get
that.
bigger somehow. It's going to evolve. It's called It Evolves.
All right. So it's gonna do something to evolve, maybe eat us, or
Maybe it needs the meteorite.
But she has it, and she's
No, yeah, I mean, I'm saying maybe, but there's got to be a reason to do this.
She can come in. She's coming in.
Welcome back. You hit stop. Good.
I believe so.
Believe so.
Yes.
You're
Right.
This is the perfect one for Melissa because she has a bleeding heart for little animals and things.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, fortunately, you have
Sounds so
a
confident.
book right there that explains everything you need to do.
Yep.
And remember, whenever you get ready to do one of the things, you can read it to us and we can help you.
First, you got to mutate.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
if it's in a little
Oh, yeah.
box, it says must. Those are the things you can ask about.
So this says when you get this, you gain a mutation. So you need to roll dice equal to the number of ghosts on your space, which is
Just one.
currently 1.
2.
Oh.
2. Okay.
Ignore small obstacles. You're oozy.
You already get to ignore small obstacles, I'm pretty sure,
True.
based on
You are a traitor.
this. Yeah, you ignore the obstacle tokens, so it doesn't do anything
Do
for
I
you.
mark any of these?
No, to mark those, you'd need to study it to do this, which you can do in the observatory.
How would you remember your mutation?
You just remember.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like
Well, if turns and turns go by, you could be like, wait, what was it? I don't know.
Okay, so is that all I need to do right now?
yep, everything should be set up.
All right, so I go first, right? Because I'm
Yep.
to the left.
So you go first.
Well, I'm out of here. Bye. 1, 2, 3. Going to the basement landing. And I'm just going to step out into the basement landing, I think. And that's my turn.
I'm gonna move to the stable. I'll do a
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. My speed is 5.
sorry.
Okay.
Let's get a building. Let's get a room.
Basement. Servants' quarters.
No.
Which way?
Just towards you. That's fine. Yeah. I found the Talisman of Chaos.
Do I do it like this or that?
Whichever.
Whatever you want. That's fine. Like that.
Do it like that.
Ignore all penalties caused by ghosts on event and ongoing event cards. Put me in that room, though. And that'll be it. So continue your turn.
All right, I'm there.
So you're doing the search action.
Search action.
So
yes.
Melissa, do you want us to read that to you?
Yes, please.
All right. Search. While on the armory, crawl space, kitchen, laboratory, service tunnel, stable, vault, or workroom. He is in the stable. Make a knowledge roll.
I need one more.
Subtract 1 from the result for each searched token on the tile, which is 0. You rolled higher than a 2, so take a rune token and place it on your family card. Place a searched token on the tile. That's it.
That's it.
And I'll move one over.
But what does that mean?
I'm just collecting runes.
Oh, it's sorry. I don't know if I have to read the blue text, which is find explosives.
We're going to have a big fireworks show.
Yeah.
You should come, man.
Be far out, dude.
Dear, what does
The
that
porch.
The porch.
mean?
Something smells like delicious food. Can you move him over there, please?
What else? Oh, that's the thing. You can move from outside.
Who's going here? Joe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can move to outside.
Heard you say
from there,
he, and this is a lady.
Sorry, I meant he, Joe.
Oh, he, Joe.
Embers, a fireplace, warm, slightly glowing embers. You grab nearby bellows to bring it back to life. Make a knowledge roll. I have to do this, right?
Make a knowledge roll.
All right. 2. From the bellows oozes a foul ichor. What troubles you most is how much you want to eat it. Lose one
Yeah, well, yeah.
sanity.
I've been there.
Yeah, so you can get to the front steps from there. And more importantly, so can I. Alright, well, I need to try to leave the hedge maze, and if I make a knowledge roll, I can ignore the large obstacle. Unfortunately, when I make a knowledge roll, I get to add 1 to my result.
Add 1 to your result.
Okay, well, that doesn't work. So, nope, none of that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my speed. That's as far as I can get. Melissa,
Oh no.
it's your turn.
So I go first, just me. Hmm.
Have you given it a name yet?
It's the thing.
The thing.
Yes, the thing. Name is Swampy. I'm so lost. Like, all this is telling me in boxes are about, like, the thing. Like, what about just me? I just do a regular, like, me turn, even though, like, I'm a trader.
Think
now.
about what your main goal is,
Mm-hmm.
and try to do that. In your book, it'll say main goal.
You win when.
If you don't have anything for you to do, then think about what you can do to help the thing do its goal. Whether that be attacking us, stealing stuff from us. I don't know. I don't want to tell you how to play. But
Yeah, I'm just trying to, like...
you're going to take a normal turn.
Alright, so I can go 1, 2. So by the 3, 4.
This is how it goes in normal life when you find somebody's a trader.
2.
You're like, oh, that's so cute. Let me help you.
3, and then
trade.
4. Basement landing. That's all the speed I can do. That's as far as I can go. Now I could do some of these thingy-mabobs.
Good.
These apothecary kit.
Harbinger Game says be mean to the other players.
That is your goal.
If you've ever heard of Dead of Winter, Melissa played Dead of Winter with us twice. She was the trader both times, and she did not trade against us. She just let us win. So, you know, that's Melissa's a kind person. She's
I don't
not.
think I want to do this thing because I only have 2 ghosts on my tile, so that's not helpful. Now, can I? What can I do with this meteorite?
You can ignore small obstacles.
But can
But you
I
already-
search it again? Like,
Nope.
no.
If you read what it says
No, she could have done this.
when you you can do this on the
no.
over there on the observatory.
Oh, so I could have stopped on the observatory and done that and kept moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Take backsy.
So I'm just gonna do this before I
So-
wander by.
Make a knowledge roll.
Okay, my
But it could
knowledge is
change your
5.
turn. I don't know what it does.
Don't know either. 4.
Check the right box on the meteorite card.
Okay. Check the right box.
That's what it says.
Why in the world would it matter?
Because the other thing checks the left box.
Yep. And so if you roll that later, it would already have been checked.
All right, I checked the right box.
Yep. You sure did.
That's all I do.
That's all
Yeah.
you do.
That's all it does.
Time for your
So
mama
did you want to
jokes.
continue down to the basement landing?
Yep, to the basement. Okay.
That's her idea of trading. Betraying. Not trading.
Like I'm already carrying all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Can I drop it along?
Yeah.
I think I want to do that.
You're gonna drop some stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay.
On's the way.
Your mom was such a traitor, she stabbed her own self in the back.
Item tile. Card tiles.
Things that have never been said
that one,
before.
That one.
Here you go, Melissa.
Like little breadcrumbs. Before I head on to the basement, I'm gonna drop little things as I go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop this here. Cultist ropes.
In the soundproof room or in the next room?
The observatory.
Oh. Like breadcrumbs.
And I'm gonna drop this thing too.
Gramophone. In the same room? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. This one I'll keep. And okay. Yes, so
I wonder what the thing's gonna do.
Is she leaving? Oh,
She
she's
might,
dropping
she
stuff
might
in
need
there.
it. Just
Oh.
keep
Yeah.
it.
right here.
Yeah.
Right, so I dropped those and then wandered off.
It's the thing's turn.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yep. I dropped. And I walked.
They did say something about stealing items, didn't they? And the opening reads.
Okay.
I remember
so
something
now-
in her book saying something about stealing items. Oh, and that it can steal what we are carrying. The thing can steal what we are carrying. It will probably help it grow.
It wants to eat items, I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I
That's why
drop
she's
this?
dropping
Can I
them
drop
off.
this thing? This omen thing? Is this
Unless it says
considered
it can't. Read on there. I don't think it says anywhere on there that it can't be dropped. So in that case, you could drop it. Omens are not items, though. Omens are objects, but they're not items.
Wait, then can... Oh, this is so confusing to me.
Every time I did it, it took a while.
It's
Because you're only getting half the information. You're like, why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
Just do what it says.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where it's... Okay. Okay.
You read this. We have video evidence.
Yes, and you'll see.
I know, but it's easy to forget
Right.
what you
It
read.
takes a time. Yeah, it takes a few times to read. So, because I like the one that it was like you can re-roll by placing your sticker on the helm. I was like, wow, that's really powerful. And I get back in here and y'all can do it too. And I was like, oh. I was like, what I thought was a huge boon was not. It's gonna, yeah.
Okay, so. Yes. Okay, so I could have dropped this. I guess.
Go ahead.
But is that something you're normally able to do? Is just drop?
Oh, you can do drop one time on your turn. So you can drop just, if you want to drop that also with those other items, you can do that.
all
You
goes
can't
in the
like
same
drop
place.
it in another.
Now, can I pick them all up at one time? Like,
Yes, from one tile.
okay, so I would have dropped this with those.
All right.
I think I'm understanding now. It's just taking me a bit. Because it says drop as many unused items and omens. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, so now
The thing.
the small.
Video keeps freezing for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're having
Mr.
some
LeWolf.
issues today.
We're having some internet provider problems today.
Okay, so what do I tell?
Like most days.
So I can tell y'all anything that's in the little orange box, right?
Thanks, Cox.
If you're doing that action, yeah.
Yes. So I'm moving the monster.
So to move, you need to roll its speed.
So speed is 5.
Roll 5 dice.
Okay.
But our downloads are fine. Uploads have always been an issue.
Okay. So you have 5 speed.
5 speed. So I go here.
Yep.
Going to the monster's gonna pick these up.
Great.
And then that was 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to the
Here, to the nest.
nest. All right. Now I'm going to attempt. What is it called?
Phone home.
Oh.
You picked up the speaking spell.
Digest.
You picked up the speaking spell. E.T.
Eat.
phone home.
Okay, so here it is. So I read y'all the little
Sure, read the whole thing.
at the end of the monster turn. Okay. So right now the small thing and the meteorite are both on the tile with the nest because he picked this up.
Yep.
I'm on the nest. All right, so I'm going to evolve into its large form. So could I please have large monster
It's in
token? So I have evolved.
Can you read that?
It's in the little green box. Am I allowed to read that at the end of the monster turn? The box. That's
Anything that's in one of these colored boxes, if you do that thing, you need to read it to us.
Have you done any of those?
at the end of the monster turn. That's what I just said. At the
You read all of it to us?
yeah. If
Okay.
the small thing and the meteorite are both on the tile with a nest token.
Yeah.
Was the small thing evolves into its large form. Replace the small monster token with the large monster token. Use the box for the large thing. And that's at the end of the turn.
Use the box for the large thing?
Now there's another box for
Oh, I
large.
see. Okay.
So
Monster.
what action was putting this on the monster?
pick up.
Picked it up. I did a pickup.
Pick up.
Well, monsters can't carry or steal items, omens, or objects. I guess unless it says otherwise.
The small thing may carry items, omens, and objects, but cannot
Small
use
thing.
them or gain bonuses from them.
Objects and omens?
An
Carry
omen is an object.
items,
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
omens, and objects.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, far out, dude.
All right. So that's the end of the monster. So
It's Jesse's turn.
that's all.
All right.
This would be a really awesome movie if we weren't living it.
I'm gonna move one step towards Joe. Actually, let's go
No, I'm
Toward
I'm
Ronald.
upstairs.
Physical Joe.
Oh, this way or this way?
wants to go this
towards
way now.
Ronald, yeah. I want to stay.
I'll
here.
get it. Melissa's just phased out or something.
Whoa.
She's a traitor.
Service tunnels.
So no.
Oh no, I heard that word
Item,
earlier.
please.
What does it say there?
No, we're all right, Harvey. What's what say?
There's
We just
a whole
like
bunch
the
of text
service
in the
tunnels.
middle of that
Oh.
in that tile.
I found Annabelle's. I could chime it to gain a sanity to move everyone one tile, ignoring obstacles. Then bury this card.
Everyone on this tile rolls a maximum of 4 dice when attacking and defending against physical attacks, even monsters, and the traitor.
Oh, so it's protective. I think I want to roll some dice to search stuff.
Yep.
Speed,
No knowledge.
knowledge, rats. All right, here we go. 4.
Yes.
That means take a rune and place it on your family card. Place a search token on this tile.
I don't like you getting these things. I don't know what it means, but he keeps saying yes. That's not good.
I told you, find explosives. He
But-
found some.
But
We're having
I
a
don't
fireworks show.
know what that means.
So
I mean,
this,
that's not out of character for Emma. She had a bazooka last game, so.
I have this chime that can move everyone, ignoring obstacles. Should I go ahead and use that, just so everyone can get a move? Because
We just move 1 space.
yeah, but ignoring obstacles, so you would actually gain for your next move, what, 2 moves out of it?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. It does nothing just holding it, so other than just being a sacred item.
Okay.
So I'm gonna gain a sanity for chiming the bell. Then I get to move everyone 1 tile, but for my allies, I will allow them to move themselves.
I'll move here.
But
Jody, you want to move
Melissa-
back into the stable again to search again?
Sure.
For Melissa, where should we move her? Just 1 space.
Um,
Guess back upstairs or something. I don't know. Servants' quarters.
Wait, I'm counted in this scenario? I'm a traitor.
You're everyone.
Oh, it's every
Move everyone 1 tile,
everyone.
ignoring obstacles. Then bury this card.
Can we put her in the elevator and take her to? Well, then she just get back.
Yeah, she'll just go wherever she wants at that point.
I mean, it's not gonna. It doesn't do anything
Right.
really.
Just
I mean,
eats up something.
6-1.
Can you move the monster or just the player?
Everyone. So I assume that's just people.
Oh.
And that is my turn. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to search again until I get a minus for it being searched already.
-1. And so you got a
30.
2.
Oh, 2. And that doesn't do me any good, I don't think.
I think it does.
I think you just need a 2.
Oh, take a rune token and place it in your
Yeah.
family card. And place the search.
I think the
Everyone.
heroes will be fine.
Everyone, each player, monster, or other inhabitant of the house.
I was
Oh.
reading. There's nothing that
Well, I
says
mean,
that you ignore.
well, now it's not going to help you because it'll move him closer to you, right?
Well,
So-
just move them to the basement landing. They'll be opposite of me. So I'll have to move 2 instead of 1.
Oh.
But did you want to attack it or no?
I can't move. Oh, like move it to me, then attack it? That's an option. They'll be in the same. Oh, but
And then
the
you're in that-
attacks are weakened.
You're
No,
gonna,
the attacks are changed.
Wait, what
Well,
does that
for me,
rune
they're
say?
weakened. Because we attack with speed, don't we?
Oh,
5. Yeah.
You can move it if you want to move it.
Move it to the basement landing. See, I want to see what her motivation
what,
is.
yeah, it might be.
Her motivation might be to move out.
Well, then I helped her.
Okay. So whose turn is it? You. Oh, you did your thing.
Yeah, I
You
just did-
found another one.
Yeah, and I found another one.
So now what? You going down there?
I'll move. Not this turn.
Yes, Harvey.
It might be good for me to find another.
But you have 2.
I would might attack.
Yeah, none of these, but me to pull out a
Yes,
room tile
correct.
so that when
Oh,
you
this.
get her there, you would have another. You would have options.
I see.
So
It's just that's so out of the way right now.
still want to see what
But
she
you can-
I haven't moved, so what would they would just get me to here.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the porch is also adjacent to the front steps. I don't know if that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see.
But you could also go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1,
Where are you
2,
trying to
3,
get to?
4. He was just trying to reveal another tile.
No, the ones we want are probably on the ground floor tile.
Oh, so you could go 1, 2 off the porch.
And so I just move up one right there, right?
Yes, but then the porch is adjacent to this, and the one you're on is not.
Oh, that help you. That would help you better. Yeah, so then I'll do that.
Ground
Yep.
floor. You get a library. The library. Where's
That's
it
not
going?
one.
No,
Adjacent to the porch.
Like
Well, whichever way doesn't matter.
this.
Sure. Put him in there, please.
Hi-ya.
portrait. The poisoning portrait. Probably just your imagination that the lips actually occasionally seem to move. When you make a knowledge or sanity roll, you may re-roll 1 die for each ghost on your tile. That's not too bad.
All right.
Well, I got that one off, so the next one maybe will. And I'm done. Wait,
All right.
what can I do in the library? It's like a knowledge roll for.
Yep. It's called study. You already did a study once this turn. Oh no, you did search.
Search. But what are the bonuses?
You could gain a knowledge, but you could also lose a sanity.
I won't do that.
If you
So
roll
I'm
a
done.
1 or a 2.
I'm done.
Alright. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're way up there now.
The kitchen!
See,
The kitchen.
The kitchen.
it worked.
It did. I'm going to search. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have a rune, please. 1, 2, 3, 4 runes we have.
No clue how to stop that. Doesn't tell me anything about how to stop y'all
Of course
from doing
not.
those things. And y'all all like,
Well, one way would be to kill us.
oh, but y'all keep, avoiding me. Y'all seem to not want to be friendly.
turn.
I know. Y'all don't want to be friendly. What's up with that?
We're kind of dumb. We
Jesse
have lower
needs a
knowledge.
camera person intern or something.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Well, we talked about Jesse just being like a producer and not playing and just like sitting to the side, but then that wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. It's fine. We do all right.
All right, well, what does that say? Eat?
Didn't have this close up, didn't we?
Well, there's a chance of losing knowledge if I do that. Probably don't. I'll go for it. I'll eat. 3?
That's just lose your moves.
Okay.
You weren't hungry.
I wasn't. Melissa, it's back to you. These are objects, by the way. They can be stolen.
Oh.
You're a traitor. That's so cute. Let me help you. Aww.
All right, Melissa, what's up?
See, that's a fake door right there. So I'd have to
Correct.
go all the way around. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I couldn't even I can't get to any of y'all. Y'all too far away.
There's also 1, 2, 3 to the porch.
Exactly what he just did, yeah.
Oh. Oh, do that. One.
Wait, hold on a second. We have a problem.
What? It's my
There's
turn.
no stairs here that lead down there.
Oh, so we don't even know how you got there. I got there through the elevator. I'm fine.
Oh,
neither
so I didn't.
neither Melissa nor the monster should have gotten down to the ground, to the basement landing.
Oh, wow.
We have an issue. That's a pretty big one.
Yeah, so how am I supposed to get down there then? Where is there a way to get to the basement?
Well,
You have to find it.
You gotta find
You have
the
to find the coal chute.
the coal chute.
That's a big problem.
Uh-oh.
That's a big whoopsie.
And we have no way to get that. You can run out here and try to go through the crawl space.
So what do we do about that last turn? Because the monster
Yeah.
wouldn't have been down there.
The monster shouldn't have been able to evolve or any of that
I mean,
stuff.
there hasn't been any damage done, so that's good, like a physical damage to us. So
So how do I backtrack? Because, okay, the small monster was here and I was here. We were just both up here. So
everything you did up here was fine until you went past that
So
ground
y'all would
floor
all be
staircase.
stuck here.
Right. You would have 2 moves left on the ground floor staircase.
So I would still have the small monster.
Can be here. Can he discover tiles? Sometimes it says it.
No, not unless she says in there she specifically
Yeah,
can.
No.
She might have stayed up here and looked around for stuff. I mean, I don't know what you would have done.
I mean, there's no secret passage
Well,
down there.
if you're
There's
looking
nobody
for
getting there.
access to
There.
the basement, you just got to go to the
chute?
full chute. Yeah.
Or
Yep, delete the tapes.
Well, basically, Melissa just needs to take back her last turn, which is
But
fine
all
because
I
she
did
hasn't
was
taken
move.
another turn yet.
All I've done was
Yeah,
I
it hasn't been that bad.
I easily could have picked
But-
this up because I dropped it here.
Yeah,
So
all
that
that's
was
still
fine.
legit.
So he's
It's
there.
just movement. That's
Y'all are just
all.
stuck on the basement landing.
So
But
you
said
still have
I
what?
could use this thing down here.
You can, but it can't.
So your person would have one
What the
more
little
move.
monster can?
That's it.
The little
Well, unless
thing
it
can?
says specifically that it
Jedi
can
mind trick.
make trait rolls. Give me that monster card. Monsters may use special movement on cards or tiles. The trader chooses the result if there is a die roll, unless it would allow them to discover a new tile. Yeah, I think you can. It just can't discover a new tile. So you would have known that you can get to the basement from here. So maybe you have headed out here.
Yeah, because that's the only thing. Because it can't discover any tiles in my movement.
Okay, just move 2 down the entrance hall. Or you move 1, the monster would move 2.
Is that where you want it to be?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
you still have 1 move yourself because
So
you
you
moved to the basement landing last time.
But you would have moved me. Remember, you moved me.
3, 4.
Yes.
So we'll assume that you moved her back one.
Ah.
And you also
Got it.
moved the monster back one.
There we go.
All right, so now
Everything's fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fixed.
All right, so now I.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa. I saw like this
I saw
alternate
something.
path, man.
It's gonna be real bad if that monster gets to that nest.
I think it becomes like a large monster or something.
I think we already knew it was going to become a
It would
large
be like
monster.
it kind of evolved.
All right, Melissa, your turn.
All right, so I move 4. 1, 2, 3,
Like Otto.
Yeah.
4.
Ooh.
They call them
That's the most
monsters,
I
but
can
I've never
do,
seen
though.
a monster.
All right,
Oh,
so
wait,
now I
there
have to
they
roll
go.
for
That's what
the
that's what he talking about
monster.
fingers. He's like, they call them fingers, but I've never seen them fing. And he was like, oh, wait, there they go.
Atu.
1.
That was one where they wanted to legalize
Three.
marijuana. And
I mean, Melissa, where are you going?
She's just holding its
Why
hand.
didn't you go attack us or something?
Maybe she has to be there for the nesting ritual.
No, where could I have got? Wait, I was here?
Mm-hmm. You were at ground floor staircase is where you were.
3.
Oh, he got the sickle.
Who's this one?
That's me.
Sure.
You would end at the porch. You were at the ground floor staircase. Not the
I was.
hallway. Come here,
You don't
go
have to
behind
come
the
attack
hallway.
us, but you were asking us what could you do, and
Yeah, I'll go here.
Okay.
I think that's what I
MIB
can do.
here. Please look into this. Flash. All right, I think it's probably Jesse's turn.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I
probably.
can do is move that.
All right, I'm gonna search.
It's very devastating.
For
That's
so long, there were stairs here.
Yes,
and now we
and
put
I
a
was
sticker
like-
on it.
Yeah.
I totally did not
really
even
messed us up. That's okay. Or
take
messed her
that
up.
into
It was-
account.
So when they made the inn, they were like, we should probably keep people out of the basement where we kept, because it was an asylum before it became an inn. And they were
Yeah,
like,
the thing
"Oh,
shut down. We didn't have it last game. I wonder if we messed that up. Makes me wonder.
Ooh, what's this?
I think it was fresh in our memory, and I don't think
We
we would've
remember
screwed
last
it up.
game.
Maybe.
We were
last
looking
game
for
we
the-
were mostly outside
Yeah.
because we were running away. We only went on the ground floor. We never went downstairs. The one that it did cover up, we did find the coal chute.
They say in here somewhere in the rule book that, you know, if you mess up little things like that, it doesn't matter in the grand
Right.
scheme of things.
Ruined me.
But another search token.
I'm walking over to the underground cavern.
And it says, lose all moves when you enter this tile.
Lovely. It's a blood swamp. I want to do something else here.
So you're doing the prepare?
Sure.
Detonate explosives on the nest.
Oh, so
Do you want us to read this to you?
Yes, please.
Prepare. While on the tile with the nest, make a speed roll.
Okay.
If you roll higher than the number of tokens you're carrying, which you did, move the timer token down the track by the number of tokens you are carrying. Deek, deek. In either case, return all rune tokens you carry to the pile.
To the
You
pile.
exploded them.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, I see where this is headed.
If the timer token reaches 0, you win.
I saw that coming.
And I didn't read the thing about if you roll less, but basically we have to take damage. It's a long paragraph.
No. It's not good. Why did those stairs
So
have
it's
to be
actually
closed
risky
off?
to
This
collect
is
too many
ridiculous.
explosives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to take more than...
Joe?
I will...
This also says a player may use a move to place their figure on the pawn tile if it has been discovered.
Oh, so I could leave.
Yeah, but then you
Can't
would be
get to
leaving.
it.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to stay down here. It may be hard to pick up those explosives, but here's an idea.
You can come pick us all up with the elevator.
Exactly.
That's what about, yeah.
Because what I could do is move it to a place. Joe can go there, then you can go there, and you move the elevator back down.
Yep, but your turn's over now because
But I'll be in the elevator.
yeah, your turn's over right
No, I'm
now.
saying for the future.
Oh, okay.
So should I run by
Yeah,
or should
there's-
I look for a...
Other than that
The
caves
caves.
down there, that's like the only way that I could possibly get to the basement without going and searching around
if
for
you
the
search,
cool
you
stuff.
might.
Because there's no
You know, it
secret
might be on the very
passage
next
down
tile,
there.
the path to the basement.
Yeah. So
And you have to
I'll
roll
move-
something to
I'll move one
get
over.
down there, too.
Because we're not going to run by her. She's going to make us slow down if we run by her.
So you want to go here?
Yep.
So the elevator can
Ballroom.
only go to landings. That's the only thing.
Okay.
I'll go there and go one towards Jesse.
The dining room.
I'll get an item.
Yeah. Item for you, and the lady moves up there. How'd she get up there? I guess she knows
She
her way
owns
around.
this
Yeah,
house.
she knows her way around the house. Even though when we owned it, we didn't know our way around the house.
Right.
I found cufflinks shaped like eyeballs. You can see what's coming. You may roll one additional die when defending against an unarmed attack.
Do you want to make it your family's heirloom?
Sure.
Oh, it's like without those stairs, I feel doomed.
Pass it down.
And I'm done.
Yes, yeah, because there's too much ground to cover. That's a traitor.
Here you go.
Well, it just depends on the challenge. I have all the stats in my phone. We'll look when we get to the end here. I guess I'm going to do another study while I'm standing here. So I need to make a knowledge roll. 4 minus 1 plus 1. I get another rune. I think I should explore. I don't want to run past her. She's a little evil child.
Yeah, the downside to that is you might find the
That's
monsters
what I mean.
out there.
I might find a coal chute. That's the good side.
You're right, because you want to be down there too.
Come on.
I mean, it doesn't hurt you to keep going over here and trying to...
Master bedroom. The Chris of Gorging.
No.
Gorging?
working.
Throwback.
Gorging.
The Chris of Gorging. Oh, it's not
Yeah, that's
gonna
the end
be
of my
good,
turn.
folks.
Back to you, Melissa.
Alright. Ah!
Murder them all.
Subway 100 bonus 10. You can murder them, Melissa.
There you go.
Thanks for the bonus.
Encouragement.
I could try. Okay,
As far as we know, she's just a regular person.
yeah.
No, she just loves a little alien friend. She's like,
Yeah.
it's my friend.
First, I'm gonna talk to the head in the jar. So I'm gonna ask the head for advice. I feel it needs for some advice from
Christabel?
Roll sanity. Ask your ancestor.
Yep. Please, I need some help. I need some encouragement.
Uh-oh.
The head says not likely.
It says, I
What
love
does it say?
you.
What does it say?
I love you.
Read it.
I didn't need love right now, head in a jar. The head tells you it loves you, and this is distracting.
Don't
Roll
forget-
2 fewer die on your attack.
Roll 2 fewer die on your attack.
What's that after making a...
You can get rid of the photo.
Oh, it says talk before attacking.
Oh, before attacking.
Well,
I'm like a little confused.
Oh.
yeah.
So
Okay.
you can't use the head in
She
the jar
just
unless you
wanted
just want
to
to
roll
attack that inhabitant right there, Earl.
Yeah, it's
No, I was
all
gonna-
attack related. Why would you roll
1,
that?
2, 3. I think you... Wait, you're...
That's him.
No. Yours. To you.
You're coming to me?
You
All
have
right.
less, you have less might.
Do we honor the roll
Yeah,
she
no,
made?
I'm a really buff 100-year-old lady.
If she
Yeah,
wants to
so-
use the head in the jar again, I think that she needs to keep the 1.
Oh, well.
But now she has the knowledge of not going to
Or
use.
she can get rid of the photo, right, and re-roll it.
She could trash her family photo to re-roll.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
2.
2, that's... The head says nothing. It's like, I love you.
But at least the attack is normal.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, it's
Nothing.
just
Alright,
that.
so Melissa, you're
So it
attacking
just-
me?
Yes.
Alright. A might attack?
Yep.
Might attack.
I just want to say, you messed with the wrong person.
Ooh.
Because on my turn, it's not going to go well for you. I have so many cards. 4.
And 4.
4.
Bounce.
Nothing happens.
All right. Is that your turn, Melissa?
I guess so. Darn, I'm useless.
Okay.
Useless!
Monster.
What about the monster?
Roll monster,
Oh, monster
speed.
speed is 5.
Roll that 0. Roll that 0.
How positive y'all are.
Yeah. We try.
2.
Okay.
You could go 1, 2.
That's about right.
Is that it?
And now, the end is near.
Okay. What
Gosh,
other
we
room
can't roll for
options
nothing.
do we have to find?
To get down there?
Tried
No,
already.
no, no.
James.
To find
Find more.
explosives.
Oh. Alright, we can still find the armory, the crawl space, the laboratory,
Crawl space was in the basement, right?
the vault, or the workroom.
Terrible.
The vault was. I
Vault,
think.
too, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Hello, Slivers,
All right,
welcome
then
back.
I'm gonna go to the basement landing and go here.
You know, if you came... No.
It's the nursery.
That's not one of the rooms. Oh wait, did we want to set up the whole? Well,
I mean, you
already
could have come
explored.
and... Yeah, that's what I was saying. You could have come and got me.
Oh, you should have reminded me. Well, it also has to be at a landing, and y'all are nowhere near a landing.
No, it says any open door.
Slivers.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it moves to the land. No.
Move this tile and everything on it adjacent to an open doorway on the upper landing, basement
Yeah.
landing, or entrance hall.
It has to be at a landing,
Yes, has to be at a landing.
and y'all are nowhere near that.
Oh, this is
Oh,
not
well,
going
yeah,
well.
There's no open door on...
Not going well indeed.
There's one door
The only
right
place
here,
I can pick you up is here.
Yeah.
or here. That's an open door as well.
True. All right, so I got the Brooch of Rage. Start of my turn. Gain additional moves
The brooch?
equal to the number of ghosts.
What is
Brooch.
brooch? I heard brooch.
Said Brooch.
The brooch.
Just like the Chris of Gorging.
Yep.
I got a gorgon brooch.
Remember that store, the grocery store in Orlando?
Oh, yeah.
What's that one called again?
place.
Called Publix.
Ah, yes, Publix. That's definitely how you pronounce it.
I will go to the right there, or one of those rooms. Just move me over. Right there's good.
Yeah. You found the coal chute.
You
Oh,
found it.
shoot!
There's that pesky coal chute.
What's that say?
When you move onto this tile, immediately place your figure on the basement landing.
Basement landing. It's a good thing we didn't do.
It does not cost a move. So you've only moved one.
Right there. And then I'll move it here.
Before you do that, how many moves do you have? 4?
Huh? Yeah.
So
you want me
you
to-
only moved one. 2, 3.
Are you want me to go discover something?
You can go to the service tunnels, try to roll, and then move to the underground
I
cavern.
already have 2.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you wanted to pick up 3, that would end it.
If you think you could roll well enough both times.
I only have 3 knowledge.
And you still have a reroll with your photo. How goes the betrayal, Melissa?
Well, I might want to do the reroll on the nest,
Okay,
more
you
likely.
said that already.
I mean, yeah, if you fail to search for anything, it doesn't hurt you.
Correct.
True.
And you got
One,
the moves to
2.
do it.
I'll search. Roll 3. -2.
Yeah. That's what I figured. Just
And
You got it.
We
You
got it.
Morning, Jenna.
all right. You got 2 rolls to try to blow this thing up.
Cavern.
All right, then I go in here. I'm going to prepare.
Like a
You can
speed
end
roll.
it all right
Okay,
now.
one more.
You just need to roll a
bamboozlement.
3 or something.
If you roll equal to or lower than the number of if you roll higher than the number of tokens you're carrying,
So 4.
Or equal, it says.
no, it must be
Nope.
higher than the number you're carrying.
4.
Come on, 4.
That's
That's 4.
That's 4.
Kablooey!
1, 2, 3. If the timer token reaches 0, you win.
Far out, man.
Turn to entry 173 in the Bleak Journal.
173.
Sorry, Melissa. Maybe next time.
Am I supposed to say what would have happened had I, like,
No,
how I was
because
supposed
that's-
to? No, that's okay.
Because that's Bleak Journal, isn't it?
Bleak Journal 173.
Emma again with the explosive ending.
The waters flood in, filling the cavern, rushing over the nest. The creature was still drawing nourishment from its cocoon and thrashed piteously. You throw its carcass into the dark waters of the flooded cavern. From just behind you, you hear the voice of a child, a little girl. I don't need to hide anymore. I need to find a way home. That's the girl. You turn, but no one is there. On the back of the rulebook, check the box on the clock near the 12. Just woke up at 12:30. Yeah, it's 12. No. Destroy the underground cavern tile.
Yay! We hate that one because of the blood swamp.
Destruction!
Draw plank 20. Add the underground lake tile to the stack and destroy the other 2, which is the tower and the charred room. Destroy. Learn more about the meteorite. 231.
Oh.
Players should return their photographs to the tomb.
Yeah, let's just sit them to the side.
Yeah, we've learned. The insects around the house grew even larger after the arrival of that alien. Did it nourish them, or didn't it inspire them? Add creepy crawlies 219. Or intensify it.
Intensify.
219?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
A dry husk floated to the surface of the newly formed lake, then scuttled off as if possessed by a mind of its own. Add molted 204, or intensify it.
Intensify.
Testify. Testify. After the events of the night, the inn was abandoned. No one claimed ownership, and it fell into disrepair. For over 40 years, it lay dark, and then, one day, a girl emerged from the shadows to blink in the light for the first time in a long while. I need to find my father, she said. If any of the cards are still in the purgatory deck, destroy them. They are not part of your story. Here we go with these numbers. 212, 223, 227,
Not here.
240, 242,
Not here.
247, 253, 258,
Not here.
273. Conclude. So what'd you think about your first time as trader? I mean,
Soul Trader.
sole trader, I should say that.
Well, I found that
That's
me
fine.
as a
That's fine.
regular trader person
The large ones are
was
good. Little ones are-
virtually powerless. Like I felt like there's not
Oh,
much
that's how it usually
me
is.
personally could do. So like
Only a few times someone gains abilities.
Yeah,
Like, when I was a trader, I was at a big disadvantage because that thing was even hurting me. You know,
yeah.
so.
Well, my whole sole goal was to try to get this monster thing to like.
So what was your goal for you? You just wanted to kill us? Alright.
It was literally just
So
Yeah, how did you win the game?
yeah.
if y'all
Okay.
died.
That's it?
That's
the
it.
monster would
What was-
morph into something that can hurt us?
It
Oh,
was
so
pretty much it's like. Wait, what was it?
you just made a personal
26?
decision to not attack us.
Yeah, so it's
I
like.
see.
Like, I would have won as trader if all the heroes were dead. And I had to try to evolve that monster by bringing, like, how I wanted to, like, use this thing and the net, like, go bring it and evolve it. And then it was supposed to be able to have, like, more power to then go out and try to kill him. But the problem is that I'm all the way up in the upper lane when we started and no easy way to get down all the way to the bottom without those stairs and having to recon that whole thing. Then it's just like, okay, if I don't roll well enough, I can't move. And if I can't move to that nest, I can't evolve. If I can't evolve, I can't hurt. So it's like, I'm just dead in the water. Like, I kind of, it's just the way that the
House was laid
house-
out.
That was, I mean, that
It
was
was
when
laid out.
I did with the baby. He was supposed to go find a tile with the animal token on it, and none of those were out. And so I was like,
Yeah, I was supposed to find a way to get down to the nest, and there was no easy access to get to it. And so the only thing was outside at the time until y'all had already gone out here, and then it's up there. And it's like, and then I have to roll for speed. I rolled like 2. I needed like at least 5 to even get down. And then by that time, I'd have to like have a whole another turn to be able to come like try to get y'all. But y'all already had all these things. Y'all were easily like, I had no way to stop y'all from getting those runes. Like I had no way to stop it because my person.
No, you could steal them from us.
I could steal it, but I had
But
no
we were
like
so
my
far away.
yeah, y'all were really far away. My speed is very low, and my stats were very low. So like trying to come and attack y'all to get it, or like make y'all drop it so that someone could pick it up, just wasn't an option.
So I lived.
So
Biscuits.
I will say this thing. I'm thankful for my first solo trader to not be this over giant 2-page read this whole novel of like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? It was very simplified, but it was very difficult. I already saw, like after that recon, I was like, I'm done. There's just no way. Like based on what I have to do, y'all won. I'm done. Like because I had no movement. But it was understandable. So I'm grateful for that. I wasn't as confused as I thought I would originally be.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Yes, that's Cooklick's one of Jen and I's favorite request from Cooklick, which I rated to.
Cheeseburger backpack is from Steven Universe.
Yeah, but Cooklick does his own little like ukulele, like his.
Had all that sanity and
His
did
song
not come
for
in
it.
handy.
Yep. Everyone can reset these back to their default values.
That's where I rated last night.
But yeah.
So that was chapter 12. We have 1 chapter left to go.
But until next time, the box
It's
is closed.